everybody. One of Wiisdom here. It is Monday, July 3rd, about 7:40 p.m. Strange time for me to be doing things, I know, but tried this last night, and it just wasn't happening. My plan last night was actually to stream, and a bad storm came through, and couldn't stream, and then you can't shower with lightning and hail. You really shouldn't anyway. And then tried to, obviously you can't record or stream in that situation, particularly when you've had a computer or high-end electronics taken out before by lightning. So I thought, hey, I picked up some couple new amiibos. We can go ahead and do some unboxings. Nope. 8 sets of batteries. You can see 2 of the glorious pieces right there. If you ever have an opportunity to purchase this, they're rechargeables. So you think you're being thrifty and nifty and everything. No, these are horrible. It's I don't know, like back before I started doing YouTube, or at least this side of YouTube, I would do some other things. I always prefer lithium ion, like the little square thin batteries. But I was given this camera, and it was HD and shot at a higher resolution, and I thought, cool. And I'd had 2 or so of those, and I got 4 or 5 years before the batteries would just last, no time on a charge. They're horrible. Some of these I bought as recently as like this spring, and they were like dead on arrival in my opinion. So that's why if you follow me on Twitter, I had that late night tweet about batteries. But one of the things I hit on last night, I've not really gotten to make any videos on E3. My life has been crazy for that length of time. And speaking specifically of amiibo, some of the coolest amiibo I believe I've ever seen. I've only seen them, online in picture and video, but the Super Mario Odyssey series. You've got Bowser, Peach, and Mario all dressed up sort of like in this like pearlescent white sort of pimp suit / wedding attire, apparently. And I bring this up for good reason. When I finally got into the GameStop this Saturday, I was able to pre-order the last 3 singles that particular store had. It's a smaller store, so I don't know if it was just rated or they just didn't have many allotments, but regardless, it was the last 3 of their single packs. Catch being GameStop, at least. I'm not sure if anywhere else I've seen the triple pack. I think if Amazon had anything available, it like sold out the day of the announcement type of a deal. But there is also a triple pack. In my opinion, the triple pack would be super cool to keep sealed because you have all 3 of them together. I'm hoping the packaging looks amazing and complements them and isn't just like some defunct color scheme that doesn't really apply or complement the outfits. But if you go in and you want to just like say Peach or just Mario and Bowser, or just Bowser, who in my opinion is by far the coolest because of the top hat, if your store doesn't have the singles available and you're like, well, these are pretty sweet, I'd like to get the triple, run it by them, because they've got a situation going on where it will show that the pre-orders are sold out for the triples, but they're able to do the in-store purchase and then ship it, from the distribution center to you directly. So I would advise that you give that a go. The other big highlights for me, the Super Mario series is personally my favorite. I like the aesthetics and the pose of those a little bit better. They're the red-based ones, if you will, sort of have the SMB3 style tiling, if you will, although it's silver and gray instead of black and white. But Koopa and Goomba, if you are old school like me, I think that's the most excited I've been for an amiibo since Waluigi was announced. So those are available as well. There's a lot of new amiibo. So if you were unaware of that, might kind of check tabs. Nintendo's amiibo site's probably your best bet. But what we have here, I was waiting and waiting for this to go on sale. I couldn't figure it out because Waluigi and Wario, the 2 coolest amiibo from the recent launch, went on sale shortly after they were released. Rosalina followed shortly after that. Finally, Daisy went on sale, so I went ahead and picked her up. The Donkey Kong and the Diddy Kong, in my opinion, both look really cool. Sadly, I don't know if Donkey Kong was for sale because none of the stores I ran into had him. But Diddy Kong, as you can see, was clearanced at $8.97, saving roughly $4, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. Retail price would be $12.99. Pretty sure that's online as well. I've got some reasons I can't be doing things online, and a lot of it stems from GameStop.com, so thank you for that, you worthless jerks. This one, let's be honest, if you don't have a ton of games this isn't vital for you. But if you missed out, I haven't seen Diddy Kong in the Smash Bros pose in quite some time. Then again, I haven't really been looking, so if you missed out on this or you don't like it as well, this is your ticket. Obviously, if we could combine the facial expression here with sitting on the barrel there, I think we'd have the ultimate amiibo. He's sort of got a cheesy face here. May appeal to some people, may not, but the highlight really for me is the pose coupled with the fact he's sitting on a barrel, and unlike the Smash series here with the black and gold base, this one has the red and sort of tiled base, which I think personally looks better. So that's what I paid for it. That's where I picked it up, $8.97 at GameStop. Again, right here is your NFC touch point on the Wii U. I'm still hoping at some point in time they'll showcase the Switch for this sort of a thing, but I guess these were technically out before that. But then you've got your 3DS there, and of course if you're like me and you don't have a new 3DS, you got to use a little touchpad, which again, you can usually pick those up for $9 now. Retail was $19, and initially they were virtually impossible to find. Right there, you can use this figure in Mario Party Star Rush, and of course it'll work elsewhere as well. But let's go ahead and free him from his plastic, and I will tell you, you can see a barcode back there on that Skylanders calendar. I picked up the other one that was super cool from this series. I'm not going to tell you what it was. I've mentioned it before, but I was always waiting for it to go on sale. Just to give you a little background while I slice and dice into this, that amiibo is from the same launch. It has never gone on sale, and it seems to be selling out places, and the scalper prices on eBay and Amazon are going up and away. So I did pay full price for it because I found it at a second store, but you'll see it in the next video. Feel free to make any guesses right now if you'd like to. But right here, this is it. And again, if you wonder why you have to open this to use it in Star Rush or Brawl or whatever you're going to do, you've actually got to pull out this little cardboard tab because it's got foil on the top side, and it's just enough to prevent NFC from being red. So there's the base again. I love the red, particularly for Diddy Kong, given that he sports a red shirt and a red hat. So there's the base that I speak so fondly of, the Super Mario series, in my opinion. The coolest ones. Granted, you've got the Yarn Yoshis and stuff, but they're sort of like an offshoot. In my opinion, I realize, Archer and Ryder Link are pretty sweet as well, but just collectively, it's tough to beat these, in my opinion. So there you can kind of see the back side of the barrel. The tail is somewhat flexible. It appears to be fixed right below that star, so the gold stars are still present on his shirt. I sort of got the hands up, see no evil type of a pose, I guess, or speak no evil or hear no evil. Probably closest to hear no evil, I guess, although his hands don't cover his heads. The only way this could have been better, again, is there was a different facial expression and or bananas were involved. So I'm still holding out hope that someday we'll get... Wouldn't it be cool if there was like an amiibo that just had the base and it was like a barrel full of bananas or something that you could just tie in with your collection or display and then have functionality? It would be super cool. Mario Kart, it could be like an infinite supply of banana peels for X interval of time, or for a set race or a lap maybe. Then of course in the Donkey Kong games, they could come up with all sorts of uses, but there's a lot of potential with all this stuff if you sit back and ever think about it. Right there, he's supporting the Big N, as always. He's got his Nintendo hat featured prominently. It is cool. There is pretty nice detail on the smile, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of just the expression. It's cool at first, and you're like, oh, I kind of wish he was, had more of a, appearance in this manner. But it is what it is. I tell you what we could do here. And might make a poll for this on the Skylander Club forum, because again, if you did not know, it is so much more than just Skylanders. But which Diddy Kong amiibo do you prefer? The Super Mario series with the red base that we've just picked up, or the Super Smash Bros one that we've got here? Let me know which one you prefer, red base or black base, old or new, and we'll take it from there. They have their pros and cons. This pose is fantastic, particularly the facial expression. This one, I love having an extra object tied in, and it's a hilarious pose. It's just, in my opinion, a little unfortunate that they didn't kind of make him have more of an atypical face. Looks like he's probably recovering from some hilarious hijink type of a thing, but still, it's forever frozen like that. If it was animated, hey, you can take your pick. But that is that. These are clearance. Personally, I don't think, at least for the foreseeable future, we will ever see the Super Mario series or the older Smash series. I don't think we'll ever see them drop below like the $8.99 mark, $8.97 in this case. Animal Crossing, yes, you can pick those up $2-3. I picked them up for $2 or $3 many moons ago. I think eventually those will sell out and then the prices will again go to scalpers. But if you're interested in the Super Mario series, virtually all of them are available on sale somewhere. So cash in on that if you'd like to. I mean, $4 a figure. You buy 3, you basically have $12 for another one, and if it's on sale too, hey, you're not doing too bad for yourself. But nonetheless, let me know which one you prefer better. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Again, my apologies that this was not out earlier in the day, but I had to run to work and crazy things, and a storm just happened a little bit ago, so it's been crazy still. My apologies there. Not much I can do, but back there, the white little area with the barcode above Spyro's head, that's another amiibo. Feel free to make your guesses. I'll get that one recorded too. But for the time being, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you back here for more action from the pool table. Adios.